a powerful Cancer new moon in Mercury retrograde. There's a lot happening in the cosmos, and we can learn more with Noah for our monthly astrology segment. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, Amber. Lynn, how are you?
Absolutely, doing wonderful. But as always, you show up dressed to impress.
Well, I thought I was going to dress to impress, and I ordered this shirt because I thought it was nice looking. And then my wife saw it, and my daughter saw it, and they were like, "There's something wrong with that shirt." I was like, "What do you mean?" So if you look carefully, this foot down here looks like a hand.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
And I was super not excited about that because it's obviously made by AI.
Oh no.
And it's a flawed image.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. I didn't think about that.
Well, when I ordered it, I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
It was just like on a little screen.
Yeah.
So this is a problem for me. I don't want her foot to look like a hand.
Right, yeah. It makes total sense. Well, I feel like ChatGPT that does that, they do that a lot. They have like little hands in different places. Yeah.
And so, like, what does it say about our culture?
Oh, very true.
I mean, if you look at the astrology, and we've talked about Saturn and Neptune at length in previous months, mixing imagination with structure and reality, and like those two things, that can be problematic if we're like, you know, putting our own ideas into reality and they're not coming out quite right. This is just an example of what can go wrong with Saturn and Neptune.
So how do we deal with that?
How do we deal with it?
Yeah.
We burn the shirt after I wear it today to make an example out of it.
Burn your own shirt.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? We should burn our own shirts in life.
You could burn your shirt, or you could burn your bra. It's your preference.
Whatever you decide.
Or you return the shirt and say, "Excuse me, I'm not going to accept a hand foot."
Right.
Now, there was a hot minute where I thought maybe it was on purpose because there's all these like claws.
That's what I thought initially.
You did?
Yeah, I was like, maybe there's like a clause, you know, like.
But like the arm is weird, and I was
stuff,
like, no, this is not on purpose.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I picked up. But that's so interesting. So with what's happening right now in the sky, when it comes to that, what should we be aware of?
Well, since we're on a Cancer theme, kind of, let's just go with the Cancer new moon first.
Love that.
It's today, right? And I'm going to give you an image.
Okay.
Now, it's going to relate later when we talk about Mercury retrograde. So think of this, I'll talk about Mercury retrograde in a minute, but let's think of this Cancer new moon as an exclamation point on the Mercury retrograde period.
Interesting.
Which lasts 3 weeks, roughly, and we're kind of near the middle of it, a little past the middle of it. So what does the exclamation point look like in your Mercury retrograde journey? It's an image. Think of a nice lake that's very calm, and there's a lot going on, but you don't see what's going on. And then suddenly a fish jumps out of the water and surprises you.
Interesting.
That fish is the Cancer new moon.
Interesting.
So you have to think creatively and use it metaphorically. So it's like, what is this thing that's arising out of nowhere? What does it represent? Like, that fish came out of a huge reservoir of life.
Interesting.
But you only see it like for a moment and then it's gone. But what does it mean? So is that too abstract?
No, I love that. And honestly, for me, when I'm thinking of that, I think there's so much more like a depth to that you aren't unable to see at the moment. But it's there. It's almost like a representative of hope. Like, hey, there is something there. It's all working beneath you. You just can't see it.
Yeah, and you know, hopefully it's hope. Hopefully it's like nice things,
good
but
things.
It might not be good things. There's also monsters under the surface.
Things that could come up that maybe you've shoved down.
Yeah. So whatever arises today, or like in these few days we're in around the new moon, whatever arises on a feeling level, like an emotional level, it doesn't have to be an idea. It could be like some emotion you're kind of feeling. You don't even know what it is.
Interesting.
Like, pay attention to that feeling and kind of trust it.
Oh, I love that.
Because it's showing you something about what's below the surface.
I love it. Well, I cannot wait to rejoin you just after this. All right, welcome back to Living East Tennessee. We're back with Noah. Now, we were just talking about the new moon, and I understand, for those who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, and they hear about it on social media, what does that mean?
Okay, so normally Mercury, like, kind of goes through the sky little by little, day after day, week after week, and it passes. If there's a bunch of stars here, Mercury passes by the stars, right? Like, that's just what planets do. They keep on moving through the zodiac, moving through the sky in a forward direction. However, all the planets at some point stop turn around and switch directions and go backwards, that's called retrograde.
Interesting.
They all do that. Some of them do it for months at a time.
Really?
Like the outer planets. Mercury does it only for 3 weeks when it
Okay.
does it. It's very, because it's so close to us and the sun. It's
Right.
a quick thing, but it happens about 3 times a year.
Okay.
So in public culture, you'll hear Mercury retrogrades are times you shouldn't like buy new cars or travel on the airplane. Like, that's fine if you want to follow that advice. I don't follow that advice. I walked across the border in Mexico and got my wisdom teeth removed while I was awake on a Mercury retrograde.
Oh, really?
And it worked out fine.
That's you're fine. You're here.
Most astrologers would advise me not to do that, right? But
Right.
it's like, do whatever you want to do. Don't let it change your life plans. But Mercury retrograde is basically about like reviewing, revisiting, rehashing. It's not about moving forward. It's about kind of taking time off to get in the background a little bit. All the re words, like what word? There's like 100 words that start with re.
Right,
Can you think
yeah.
of any?
Reliving.
Reimagine. Okay, reimagine.
Like
rewriting.
Rewriting. So during this time, do we need to take a moment kind of reflection too, and especially
Reflect.
Oh, a re. That's a re word. I didn't even think about that. How does that coincide with this new moon? Is there any similarities?
Well, so the new moon is like an exclamation point. It's like this bam, whatever you've been doing during the Mercury retrograde is kind of suddenly maybe a new insight can come. But like I said, the insight's not intellectual. Neither is this Mercury retrograde. Mercury's in charge of the mind and thinking. So you would think, okay, that's about ideas, right? Not when Mercury's in Cancer.
Interesting.
It's not so much about like writing out a sentence to understand your ideas. It's about feeling, thinking through feeling.
Thinking through feeling.
Like, how do you do that? Do you know, have you done that before?
Thinking through, kind of like evaluating your emotions in a way?
Yeah, not even evaluating, but not thinking about your emotions, just feeling your emotions and letting that be your thought process.
Interesting.
It's very tricky.
I kind of like that,
Because it sounds kind of contradictory.
Yeah, it feels like I'm giving myself permission to feel,
Yes.
and like I'm allowed to have those feelings, and that's okay.
Yes, permission to
Yes.
feel. And now it's like feeling something behind the scenes, something that it's like has to do with memory, this specific period of time. Like, identify your memories by feeling into them. What does nostalgia mean? And what does your community or culture feel like? Your tribe or your culture, your homeland. Where does nostalgia and your particular community meet up? Like, are you nostalgic for some bygone era, or is nostalgia not important because you belong to the present moment? How do you feel about all those things? That's what this Mercury retrograde's how I'm seeing it these days.
That is so interesting. And you know what I'm really excited for?
What?
July is Leo season.
Oh,
And I'm
nice.
so excited
Oh,
to move
that's
into
your
it.
jam.
Yeah, that's my jam. July 24th, and I'm gonna have to get with you to
my
look
gosh.
at my map
Happy
again.
early birthday.
Thank you. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll have to talk about Leo season next time.
Well, you're in the middle of the biggest time of our century. Like, that's the last thing we have to talk about, the outer planet configuration.
That is so exciting.
4 planets that are far away from us, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter. Those are far away. They're very slow moving. They're like aligning in a very specific configuration next week.
That
And
is
never
so-
again, and never before.
That is, well, you might have to come back on next week.
Maybe,
So we
because
can-
it's a big deal.
Yeah, you need to
Are
come
we
back.
almost out of time?
Yep, we're almost out of time.
Okay.
But you're coming on next week, right?
yeah, sure.
We're
why
going to make
not?
it happen. All right, you guys, we're going to learn more about that next week. Visit his website right there and schedule a reading for yourself.